What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today it is the preseason slash first week of the season, or whatever we're going to call it. We're coming off of that big draft where we picked up a few big-time players for us, including a new potential starting quarterback. Maybe not. You're going to have to compete with Daniel Jones. That's going to be the biggest thing to watch in the preseason and early on in the season. Two new starters on the offensive line, and two new starters on defense, one at the defensive tackle spot and one at cornerback. I went ahead and made these guys like special numbers, so I think Romero's number 5, Moreland's number 7, so they'll stand out for us. Just because I don't like the NFL's weird rules with the numbers thing. I think Waldron's 6, that's fine with me. I don't care what the offensive lineman numbers are. We're going to know where they are anyway. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and look and go over the depth chart, figure out what we want to do with that, and then probably just sim through the preseason, set up our season goals, all that good stuff. For now, Daniel Jones will keep the starting job. For now. His throw power is not even remotely as good, but his accuracies are better and everything. So, that's just the thing, but Waldron is exciting. I'm very excited for Waldron. So if Daniel Jones keeps playing like he did last year, we're going to have problems there. Matt Breida is the clear number 2 at the running back. Saquon's the clear number 1. Nobody cares about fullback. Wide receiver, it's clearly going to be Golladay, Toney, and Slayton. No real competition there. Evan Ingram and then Rudolph is fine there. Left tackle, we'll keep Braden Smith at. Left guard, we'll stay Will Hernandez for now. Center is interesting because we have Andrew Thomas we could put there. But then we also could put James Daniels there. I don't think he's going to show up right now because he's hurt. But, I mean, what is he like, 79? So he'd probably be about that at center. Probably be about the same thing. Maybe 78 versus Andrew Thomas, who's 74 and doesn't really make sense at 6'5", 315 to be at center. So, yeah. The other option is to move one of the rookies to center, like Friedman, who's a 74, or Hillhouse, who's a 76. But that'd be a massive center. But that might be, doesn't really make sense in real life, but that might be a move because he's the same rating at right tackle as he is there. So we could put Braden Smith back at right tackle, Thomas back at left tackle, and Hillhouse at center, and then move James Daniels. I think that's going to be the plan, actually. I know it doesn't make sense in real life, but that would actually give us a really big, powerful guy to run behind in the center of our offense, and that could be really fun with a team like us that really struggled in run blocking last year, and that means the center and right side of our offensive line are going to be pretty elite because we're going to have... we're going to have a massive mauler there at center. We've got another big 330-pound run blocker there in Friedman. And we have Braden Smith on the right side of the line. And then at the left guard, we've got another run blocker in Hernandez. And the left tackle, we have Andrew Thomas. So I think that's what we do. And then we move on from James Daniels. I know we traded for him last year, but he's been so injury-prone. I think we got to get rid of him at this point. With how our offensive line draft went. Defensive line is going to stay basically the same as it looks. Excited about Romero, though. Lorenzo Carter definitely gets the start there. I'm going to make McKinney the number 1 at linebacker, but it's not really going to change much for us. Right outside linebacker is going to Aziz. Corner. Actually, we're going to keep it like this because for some reason in Madden, your number 2 corner always goes up against the number 1 receiver, it feels like. So I'd rather have Moreland on them than Adoree'. The only thing that concerns me with Moreland is he's 5'9". So he may get mossed downfield. Free safety will stay the same. Strong safety will stay the same. Kicker, punter, whatever, don't care. Returner. Honestly, I'm going to make it Moreland because he is a freak. He's an absolute freak, and I think he can provide a lot for us there. He was already listed as the punt returner. So, I just hope he doesn't get hurt doing that. But I think we're going to be fine. Third down back, Saquon all day. Power back, Saquon all day. Slot receiver's got to be Toney, right? No. Nah, Toney's definitely going to play in the slot. It's just how it is. Slayton can be our number 2 for the slot, but Toney is the slot guy. Rush left in, Lorenzo Carter, that makes sense. Rush right in, Azeez Ojulari, that makes sense. Rush defensive tackle, Leonard Williams, and then we're going to put Romero over Dexter Lawrence. I like Dexter Lawrence, but I like Romero better. Sub linebacker, number 1 McKinney, number 2 Martinez. All right, that makes sense. Slot corner, Yiadom, yep, makes sense. All right, so that's what the depth chart's going to look like. This is the only one that is still up for debate, to be honest with you. That one is still very much up for debate. I'm not going to play the preseason games, but I will sim through them and look at the stats from them and go off of that on what we plan to do there. As far as trades go, I don't really plan on making any trades other than, I guess, James Daniels when he gets healthy. Other than that, I feel like we've already done most of our trading stuff. So yeah, this episode will mainly just be us simming through the preseason. All right, James Daniels back. I'm just going to go ahead and see what I can find for him on the trade market. Boom. All right, so yeah, we just got a second-round pick for James Daniels. Not a huge pickup for us, but I think that'll help us out just because I don't know exactly what we need to get, you know, on the trade market right now. Hopefully nobody gets hurt in the preseason for us. Wow, we put up 59 on the Rams. That's kind of wild. Just keep moving forward. Put up 21 there. All right, time to cut 3 players. Who are we cutting? Yeah, we're definitely cutting that guy. Unfortunately, we're going to have to cut TJ Brunson as well. And we'll cut David Sills while we're at it. All right. So now we've got our final roster. Let's just sim through the last preseason game. Get us into the regular season. We went 3-1 in the preseason, so that's good. Go ahead and upgrade players. See, and we'll see where the roster stands at the end of the player upgrades. And I'll have to double check the depth chart because sometimes they edit it going in to the regular season from the preseason. I don't know why they do that. It's pretty frustrating. Make the playoffs. That's got to be our goal every year, especially this year. We've improved the roster. It's our second year. You know, that's got to be the goal. Let's just check the lineup just to make sure everything is looking correct. Waldron's still 74, so we're still going to give Daniel Jones the start for now. Offensive line's looking correct. Receiving room's looking good. Defensively, make sure everything's looking good. It is. Everything looks good. All right. Check the special teams actually real quick. All right. Looking good. Check the specialists. Yep. Everything's looking good. Sweet. All right. So I think that kind of gets us ready to maybe play the first game already. The only thing, I'm going to just take one more look at the quarterback situation. I don't think Daniel Jones played bad enough last year for us to just move off of him. But, I mean, he's got a huge cap penalty. But he's 2 years older. He's only 1 overall better. He's shorter. He weighs less. He's slower. A little better acceleration. Way worse agility. Way worse change of direction. Way worse strength. Better awareness. Way less throw power. But he's much more accurate, except for on the deep balls, they're very comparable. Waldron's better on the run. Their throw under pressure is about the same. Waldron can break sacks way better. Play action, Daniel Jones is better. Carrying, Waldron's better. Like all the running stuff, Waldron is just a superior athlete. Daniel Jones is tougher though, but he has worse injury. All right. So, I mean, I think, yeah, like I said, for now we're going to stick with Daniel Jones. But honestly, he's going to be on a short leash. We might run a little bit of a 2-quarterback situation. Maybe give Daniel Jones the first quarter, give Waldron the second, unless Daniel Jones just come out and is firing on all cylinders. I don't know. I'm kind of the belief that if you got 2 quarterbacks, you have none. But, I mean, Waldron's really exciting. So we'll just have to see how it goes. All right, here we go for the opening kickoff of year 2. Got the rookie Malik Moreland back to return, and we're receiving the ball, which last year boded very well for us. We'll see if it does the same this year. Not a bad return for Moreland to start off the season. All right, Daniel Jones coming out. He's on a short leash. Regardless, Saquon is the focal point of the offense still, even with 2 X-Factor receivers. it's still Saquon first. Oh, they're going to get us for a block in the back there. Man, that's really going to kill Saquon's huge run. Ugh. Yep, block in the back on the fullback. It looked clean to me, to be honest, but fine. Fine. Whatever. Still, it puts us in 1st and 8, which isn't great, but it's not horrible. Still gained 2 yards out of it and didn't have to use a down to do it. So, all right, early drop from Tony. Not really what we wanted to see, but it's okay. Not gonna catch everything. Hit Galladay here. Good throw from Daniel Jones. He said he's trying to keep his job. I feel like he knows if he gets moved on after us, I don't know how many teams are going to be interested in him after that season he put out last year. I mean, he showed flashes of brilliance, so that's working to his favor, but those flashes of brilliance were interrupted by long periods of just garbage. But he's coming out pretty well so far. Hasn't thrown anything too crazy bad. So, we're okay with it for now. Good throw there. Okay, Danny, I see you. I see you, Daniel. Get Saquon out of the backfield. Well, out of the slot, really, but still. Let's get a little power run behind our massive center now. Honestly, we have a huge offensive line in general. God, our center is huge. Oh, that's Matt Breida, the speedster. Not bad. Not bad from Breida. I think he's going to be a good backup for us. Shouldn't get too much playtime, but that's okay. Kyle Rudolph over the middle, wide open. Moving right down the field early on, man. I'm loving it. See if we can get Breida an easy touchdown to start the season off. Boom. Well done. Well done. Not seeing anything yet that makes me want to pull Daniel Jones. This defensive group is a group that had some really high moments last year, but they also had some really low ones as well. Looking to get much more consistent from them is our biggest thing. Lorenzo Carter. Oh, they only gave him half a sack for it, but we'll take it. Half a sack still means that the quarterback went down, and that's what we're really here for at the end of the day. This is screen. Blake Martinez with an early sack. Let's go. Defense coming out, firing early. See how those do for us. It's a staple of the offense. Get the first. Good tackle from that guy out there in open space. Avonte Maddox is like. Let's just run it. Run it right behind our 370-pound center. Good push there. Boom. Get the first down. Trying to hurry up, get another playoff before the end of the quarter. Take the dump down to Saquon. Boom. First down. Daniel Jones in the first quarter, 8 of 10 for 89 yards. He led us down the field and scored on the only time he's had the ball. And now on his second drive, he's looking good again. So nothing yet that makes me even want to try the backup. Not the most accurate pass there, but it was good enough. Maybe Daniel Jones just needed one more year with the new offense. Yep. Nobody open. Just take the sack. Just take the sack. It's okay. Don't force anything crazy. Alright, here we go. 2nd and 20. Let's see if we can find something. Oh, Fletcher Cox. Yeah. Alright, 3rd and 20. This is our first time we've been in a really bad situation so far on offense. First time we've gotten ourselves well behind the sticks. Come on. Oh, good throw to Tony. There we go. That's the Daniel Jones we needed last year. I mean, if we've got it this year, if all it took was to draft the backup behind him to make him start throwing balls like that, I wish I'd have known that. I mean, I'd have traded for one last year or something. Maybe all he needed was a little pressure to maybe lose his job. Luckily, he hasn't taken off and run for a bunch of yards on us yet. As I say that, Aziz, big sack. I put the QB contain on just in time because I haven't been the whole game until I just remembered who I was up against. Big sack there from Aziz holding the contain. Well done. Ah, snuck one in behind me. Distracted me with the drag route, threw it over my head. Good play call for them. But it's alright. Oh! That's a really good play call for the defense we had run. I needed to sink more. That's a good job from Philly. Can't be mad at that. Galladay, good catch. Get us about 10. Come back to the screen here. See if we can get a cheap big play without risking the throw downfield. Get out of bounds. Good job, Saquon. He's got 57 receiving yards already. The good thing is we can still run a little bit if we need to, because we've got all 3 timeouts in a minute 10, so it's not like we're out of running range yet. Go to the Galladay spot. Oh, wow, that's the first time somebody has broken up that pass in this entire franchise, other than the one time he got picked. That's the first like actual pass breakup against him on that. Put Tony on the slant here. Love to see Galladay get a one-on-one matchup. Get him coming out of his break. Good catch. Let's go. Move the ball downfield. Good throw, Daniel. Good throw from Daniel Jones there. Yep. There's the first one. We're not going to pull him after one or anything like that. But there's our first signs of the old Daniel Jones creeping in. There we go. Call our timeout. I'd love to go up 21-7 going into half here. I mean, I would absolutely love that. The Browns blew out the Pats in week 1. Like Cam Newton, or if he's still the quarterback there, I'm not sure if he is. Whoever their quarterback is threw 3 picks. Call our timeout here. Save the last one if we need to get it for a field goal or something. Saquon, good throw, Daniel Jones. Way to lead him in there. Touchdown. Let's go. Offense is looking great so far. QB contain on. Oh, Moreland. Oh, man. That was so close to being an amazing break on the ball for a pick. So close. Man, that's tough. Miss it. Oh, no, he got that. He got that. I mean, he hasn't been doing anything too crazy, but he's just not throwing incompletions. Just doesn't do it. Another half sack there. Oh no, Xavier McKinney's hurt. He looks perfectly fine. But apparently he's hurt, and that is not good. Tay Crowder comes in, who I'm actually pretty confident in as a backup. You know, he's not nearly as good as Xavier McKinney. Oh, Lorenzo Carter. Get back there. Disrupting them early and often this year. See if we can go for 20 sacks this year. See if we can go for even more than 20 sacks this year. You know, why stop at 20? Oh no. Oh, are they going to call him short because of where he started the slide? Yes. We're going to keep McKinney out just because it's week 1. I don't want him to get hurt. Alright, here we go. Come back at him with the ground attack. They were set up pretty well for it, but we still picked up 3. I'm not mad at that. We've been throwing the ball a lot more than we've been running it, which is fine. It's not like we've really got out of our offense yet. I don't feel like we're throwing it too much or anything. Really just looking to pick up Slayton on an easy one here unless we get Saquon in a good matchup downfield, which we did. Oh, PI all day. Let's go. Draw the flag. Spot foul. Basically a 20, 30 yard gain for us right there. Wow, and the Bengals upset the Ravens in week 1. Okay, maybe they're going to turn the corner this year. I know they started to go on a little bit of a win streak at the end of last season. Okay, Saquon got stuck, but we'll take the 4 yards. Whatever, let's try the same run again. Ooh, almost split through that one, but didn't quite get it. Get us about 2 more. Put us in 3rd and short. Go with the double slot cross. Basically, I'm reading Tony, Ingram, and Barkley here, but mainly Tony and Barkley. Oh, man, Golladay came open downfield, too. We took the sack. Yeah, we should punt here. I don't want to do it, but we should. It makes the most sense. Trying to make smarter decisions this year than last year. Oh, this should be a good punt, too. There we go. Put him on the 3. There you go, Dixon. McKinney's back in. This is going to be a run play for sure. McKinney with the big TFL right there. Put them on their own 1. They're scared, man. They're scared. They're not ready for this. Please make the tackle. Please get him down. I don't know how he turned that into 6 yards. Ooh. Keep the QB contained for sure. Man. This is a big drive for our defense. It feels like we've been dominating the game, but we're only up by 2 scores. Give up a touchdown here, we could be in a little bit of trouble. Make the tackle. Good job. Alright, that takes us to the 4th. Up 21-10. I'm happy with how the team's played overall, to be honest. Ooh, that guy almost broke free on us. Way to recover. I don't know if he's a rookie or not. He had a touchdown catch earlier. It said first touchdown catch of his career, so I'm assuming he is a rookie. But I could be wrong. They're matching us up in man coverage with those bunch sets and kind of a little bit of a pick almost is what they're doing. Alright. We're going to be okay here. Just play off. Oh, big hit. Big hit, Jabril Peppers. I think that was you. Forced the fumble and recovered it. Oh, goodness. Was that you? That was you. Jabril Peppers hit him, forced the fumble, and recovered the fumble. That may seal the game right there. There we go, Peppers. We needed more of that from you last year. Supposed to be a big-time playmaker for us. Didn't do it last year, but if you do it this year, all is forgiven. Haven't had much going on the ground, to be honest. Only 25 rushing yards for us. We haven't run it a whole lot, but we've run it enough. I mean, 7 carries. We've run it enough to realize that we're going to struggle to run the ball against these guys. Which, I mean, they do have a pretty elite defensive line, to be fair. There we go. Find Evan Ingram in a little soft spot. Boom. Move the chains. See if we can get Saquon out of the backfield. We could have, but I was late getting to it. Run, Tony. Run, Tony. All right, fine. Daniel Jones, scramble, pick up a yard. Way to make something out of nothing there, Daniel. Daniel Jones has played a hell of a game, too. All this pressure and all this talk about the new rookie coming in, having himself a hell of a camp. Daniel Jones has taken that personally. Like Michael Jordan in here. 3rd and 9. All right. See if Daniel Jones can pick up a first down for us here on 3rd and 9. That would be huge. That would really seal the game in a lot of ways. Oh, he missed his receiver by just a little bit, but Golladay is an X-Factor receiver. And it's okay. He makes up for it. You're allowed to be a little bit off when you're throwing to Kenny Golladay. Go, Tony. Boom, take it down to the 8. Come back inside zone. This is a touchdown all day. That's a touchdown all day. There we go. This offense is looking unstoppable right now. Good hit from Martinez over the middle, but Jalen Hurts, 16 of 16, man. These all Madden quarterbacks, I swear, they don't miss throws. Except for, and then sometimes they'll have games where they miss everything. They throw a lot of picks, like Dak Prescott did against us in Week 17 last year. I feel like that happens way less often than the alternative, though, which is a little bit annoying. Philly running audible after audible after audible. Pick a damn play, guys. All that to run a screen. It's actually a pretty successful screen, but still, just a screen. Is that not PI when their offensive lineman is blocking me downfield so I can't get back in coverage? That feels like PI to me. Oh, recover. Oh, who got the strip sack on him? Was that Aziz? I couldn't even tell. I was focused on downfield. Good hit from Peppers. Man, I wish I could have seen who got that strip sack. I'll look at the end of the game. Forcing them to call their first timeout. I mean, down 18 with only 30 seconds left, I really don't think they've got much of a chance at this point. But, oh, Devontae Smith beat Jabril Peppers. That's a tough matchup for him. To be honest, it's just a real tough matchup for him. So, all right, we're still up 11 with 27 seconds left. I'm supremely confident that we've won this game. Darius Slayton recovers it. Boom. That's the game. 28-17, dominant victory in the Week 1 opener on the road in the division. Huge win for us there to start the season off. Daniel Jones played out of his mind. Defense played out of their mind, honestly. Matt Breida got a touchdown. Saquon got a touchdown. I mean, it was all around an outstanding performance from the whole team. And I love to see it. That's what we need more of, to be honest. More stuff like that. But let's look at some of these numbers here. I mean, we don't even need to talk about the fact that Jalen Hurts went 21 of 21 for 265 and 2 touchdowns. Not important. Daniel Jones, though, 19 of 24, 285, 79% completion, 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's huge. Saquon, he struggled on the ground, only 3.8 yards a carry, but he got a touchdown and 50 yards. Breida got a touchdown as well. He got 75 yards and another touchdown through the air, so it's fine. Golladay, 5 for 83. Ingram had 40. Tony had that one big, deep catch there. Rudolph got a catch. We only allowed 2 sacks. Defensively, Lorenzo Carter had 2 sacks. Ojulari had 2 sacks. Martinez and Williams had a sack and a half and a sack. I don't think we had any picks. Yeah, we didn't. But we did have some forced fumbles. Ojulari forced one on a strip sack. Lorenzo Carter forced one on a strip sack. Jabril Peppers forced one on Hurts as well. So, I mean, honestly, well done. And Blankenship 4 for 4 on extra points, which is honestly a huge stat for us these days. Graham Gano. Kenny Golladay going to get the upgrade to be a 90 overall. Romero with an upgrade. Daniel Jones with an upgrade. There we go, guys. Feeling good about things. Boom. Advanced to the next week. All right, well, that'll wrap things up for this one. A dominant Week 1 performance for us. Let's see how the rest of the division did. Cowboys and Washington won. Obviously, the Eagles didn't because we beat them. But yeah, dominant Week 1 performance for us. Daniel Jones so far has really locked up the starting job after that performance. He has a couple bad games, though. Waldron will be right in there, so don't give up on that yet if you're a fan of trying to get Connor Waldron involved in the offense. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Or if you don't want to, then don't. I don't control you guys. Anyway, thank you guys. See you guys next time.